Hi, I'm Luka Doncic. This is going to be my stat line tonight. Gotta send them motherfuckers packing. Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know exactly what it is. It's Walter Trotter the Sun. Sipping on some of this Don Julio. It's out the freezer. Y'all see how cold this shit is? Walter Trotter the Sun, TrotWAM on Twitter. It's Who-Bangin Sports Talk, the lounge. I'm doing it good. I'm doing it great. I'm feeling good. Even though I got my Laker hat on, I'm feeling good still. I don't give a fuck. I'm feeling good. I got some good brothers with me today. You know what I'm saying? I got some special guests. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Real Simba 4. My guy, Talk Sports with JT up in the house as well. We're going to get right to that as well. But right now, man, I'm trying to pour this shot because, you know, I'm feeling kind of fucked up right now. Obviously, you know why. You see it. I'm a Laker fan. This is a pro Laker podcast. What's happening with you, Gerald Jones? What's happening with you, bro? You already know. And salute, man. We up in here. Shout out to my guy, Real Simba up in here. I'm gonna bring my brothers up in here as well, but I want to bring this up. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all seen the intro. I'm hoping Luka balls out, and I wanted to bring my guys in here as well to introduce y'all. This is my guy, Real Simba, Fast Eddie on Twitter. Shout out to my guy as well, JT Talk with Sports. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all fellas doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on, man? What's going on? We out here chilling.
Man,
I'm queued up whenever you ready, man.
Hey, if y'all got a shot too, y'all got a shot. Oh, say
hey, I'll drink a beer with y'all, man. Cheers, brother.
Man. Come on. Hey, it's only right. I didn't even plan
Lakers.
Fucked up. I want to bring this up. I got some good things to say as well about what happened. But for right now, let's stick to what we know and how we feel. I was telling my guy, Real Simba, as well. Let me take this off the banner as well, because that way you guys could know who y'all speaking to. This is my guy, Talk Sports with JT to the right, middle side there. That's my guy, Real Simba 4. Make sure you guys follow them on Twitter. Their description should be on the Twitter. We're streaming this live from Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Yes, sir. Y'all already know this is Who-Bangin Sports Talk Lounge. We do this every Friday, 6 o'clock. We're a little late right now because it's a bad move right here in LA. All my guys are here from LA. They out here in LA. I mean, let's just start off with yourself, bro. Fast Eddie, how you feeling today, bro? Like, you got any action today? How you feeling today, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing?
So if I'm gonna talk about just how I'm feeling really overall after last night, I'm a little hungover because these Lakers did me wrong, man. But I mean, honestly, man, you know, I can't be too. At first, I was really mad, and then I just had to break it down and look at all of the mishaps that we had to deal with going through this series and the injuries and everything else. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't feel good about it, but
it hurt, bro.
It's a bad feeling, man. And as a Laker fan, what can you do? We got to bounce back, and we got some serious changes coming.
For sure we do. And that's honestly a positive note, honestly. Yeah, what you're talking about is a positive note. What about yourself, JT, my guy? I know you're a baseball capper. You come through with the heat, man. How you feeling today, man? What you got going on, bro?
Man, well, I'm feeling good so far, man. I cashed one game so far in baseball. You know what I mean? I got another one going right now that's looking really good for the first 5. So I can't complain, man. So, you know, I cashed the Washington-Philly game, first 5, you know, under 3.5 at 115. And I took KC Royals at plus money at 105, you know, to by a half a run. So it's looking good.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is, bro. That's a sound like money right there. Sound like money. I love that sound, bro. That's what it is, bro. Yeah. Cha-ching. Because y'all know what it is for me, bro. I'm out here thirsty, bro.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I'm out here starving, bro. I'm trying to get to
sir.
it. You feel me? I'm trying to get to it just as much as the next one. You feel me? And my guy out here hitting. We all trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad y'all here with me, man. And definitely we could talk about certain different things. But I want to go into what the big story was yesterday as far as Laker fans was about Dennis Schroeder taking his a Lakers point guard off the bio. That ring bells around everybody. It was a negative connotation. I think it gave everybody a bad taste in the mouth. Probably even the reason why we started off flat-footed and gave up all those different shots to Devin Booker and allowed him to look like Michael Porter Jr. But the fact of the matter is that he's better because Michael Porter Jr. did that shit in the first quarter. He couldn't do nothing else at the end. Motherfucking Devin Booker kept going. So this shit fucked up. How you feel about that, Fast Eddie, bro?
So I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on for a second, my conspiracy theory hat, because when I seen that, I was like, this is crazy, right? So this guy goes and he races his thing, and then he puts it back on, but then takes it off right before the game, right? So I'm like, okay. Then I'm watching him play, and it's already in my mind that he don't want to be there. So every play, I'm like, no effort. He's trying to lose his game. So I'm like, so I don't know. The whole time I'm watching that game, I'm like, this dude is not trying to help us win at all. Bruh. So I'm already hot at him. So I don't know. It was just weird though. Like, can somebody please help me explain why do that right before a pivotal game that we need is win or go home, and you go do some weirdo stuff like that? Come on, man.
Come on, bro. And you right, Virgo. We all got LA hats. It's only right because we only hometown in right now. You feel me? I had to go grab mine. I wasn't even wearing. I was about to let y'all see the waves. You feel me? But I was like, fuck it. Let me put the shit back on. Let me put it on. You know what I'm saying? I got pride. You feel me? I ain't scared. But LeBron definitely had me concerned as well. I mean, JT, bro, how do you feel, bro? Like, as far as like Dennis Schroeder pulling that off, that was weird. That was weird as fuck. Yeah. But how you feel about all that shit, bro?
Well, first and foremost, let me say I'm originally from Riverside, California. I previously lived in the Bay Area, you know what I mean, up here by Oakland and Vallejo, San Francisco area. But to answer your question, man, you can't let, sports is an emotional game. You know what I mean? Even as a capper, we want to win money, things like that. But you can't let your emotions get in the way of those things. So, especially as a professional athlete, it sends a certain vibe across the whole organization. And as a point guard, you're supposedly supposed to be the leader, right? So for him to put that out there, man, it was right for him to take it off, but he shouldn't have put it out there in the first place. So it was just bad all the way around. So,
bro,
I don't approve of it.
But like you said, can you? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Talk your talk, bro.
Can you imagine Patrick Mahomes or anybody, like you said, you're supposed to be the leader, right? Can you imagine anybody in that position taking that off of them right before a game? That's like Patrick Mahomes before the Super Bowl, like not the Chiefs quarterback anymore.
Somebody like Tom Brady.
What do you gain from that?
He's including his teammates in the video.
For real.
Hey,
including his teammates in it. I mean, as much as I would say, hey, I was one of those people that bet against Tom Brady and shit because, I'm a Rams fan at first. He fucking took my heart out as a child and shit. You feel me? So there it is. Yeah. I'm neither here nor there, but I'll say this, though. Like, when you do that, you definitely just put yourself in a bad position. Like, what the fuck was that about, bro? Like, why do that right now? And then you're losing out on money. So now you're playing hard. So now you want to play fucking hard, bro? What the fuck is that about? But like Virgirl said up in here, it was weird. And it was some weirdo shit. Like, bro from Germany, we're going to lead them over there, bro. I don't got nothing against Germany. But if this is the only motherfucker I know about y'all, you know what I'm saying, at this point. Yeah. And he did some goofy ass shit, and I can't rock with it, man. Shooter just, man, not at all. Not at all. Like my guy Dutch said, what up with my guy, DJ Big Boss? DJ Big Boss, where you at, bro? Hop on, bro. Hop on, DJ Big Boss. You understand?
Yeah, that was bad.
This is a perfect time for DJ Big Boss to get his shit off of because he's a Laker hater, bro.
So for real,
Boss is a Laker hater, and I'm gonna put him out there right now. I'm gonna put him out there right now. Now I'm about to put him out there. So my guy Ski know, my guy Dutch probably even know too, that Boss missed out, and he bet against the Lakers winning the championship in the bubble. He said, "Oh, they not gonna win. We got to bet that if they do win, he's supposed to make us like a seafood dinner." So when the Lakers are supposed to win, I always slide in our group chat like lobsters. Oh, lobsters, because you know what I'm saying? Let Boss know, like, hey, this is lobster time. You feel me? It's lobster time. You know what I'm saying? Like daytime, it's lobster time. Well, the lobsters are cooked. You know what I'm saying? We cook now. You know what I mean? They done. we ain't gonna get him now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know Boss, you feeling good right now. I know he's feeling good. I know Boss feeling good. I know Boss feeling good. What up with you, Boss? What up with it? But yeah, I say that to say this though, man. Like, it felt bad. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Luka does tonight. It already kicked off. The game kicked off right now. I see it's 3-2. They hit the first three. And I told my guy Simba on here, I didn't get to bet it out, so I can't get this out publicly, but I'm on the Reggie Jackson over 2.5 threes. Over the last 4 games, Reggie Jackson, he's hit 16.5 points, averaged 16.5 points over the last 4 games in the playoffs, shooting 42% from 3 and shooting the 3 at 16 of 38. So 38 attempts, 16 makes, hitting, 42%. Over 2.5 seems like that's about right. And I like the way that looked. Well, I didn't get to give it out, so sorry, y'all. But that's where I was leaning. We having a good time. We start taking shots and shit. It was unscripted. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that know, like my guy Ant, shout out to my guy Ant as well, bro. I see you up in there, Ant. Like my guy Dutch knows as well. This should be organic, bro. It'd be organic. But yeah, man, y'all had anything else to say before we cap out the Lakers? Because I'm going to talk about the future. But anything else to say about what happened y'all see in the series, or why we don't have any rim protection because Ayton was 90% from the rim? Like, anything y'all want to say, bro?
To speak on that just a little bit, and I talked about this a couple of times with some people, and I said, as far as Ayton, I don't think the Lakers were paying him any attention. Now, that could be them dropping the ball because, dude, like you said, he's 90% in the paint, and they just kept throwing him lobs. Easy buckets all day long for this guy. But I think they were really trying to pull off of him and help other places. But as we see, it didn't really help, man. And they just let Ayton go nuts, bro. It was easy basket after easy basket. He became a two-way player for real. When Ayton is garbage, he's soft. Ayton is soft in my book. Like this next series going up, this next series, Ayton will be a one-way player. He will be a defensive player, and he won't even be that because Jokic's going to make him look bad. I'm
glad you bringing that up. Oh my God, I'm glad you bringing that up because that's my point as well. But what you think, JT, as far as any closeout remarks about what you see in the series, or anything you want to add on to what you expect next year, so whatever you want to speak on?
Well, I mean, next year, obviously, I don't know what the contract status is with a lot of the players with the Lakers. I don't know if they're on 1 years or anything like that. But my biggest thing, like, I'm a Duke fan, right? So, I follow all the Duke players out of college or whatever like that. I think with the Lakers, when LeBron came, and this is just my opinion, everybody might disagree or whatever, but I feel like it was a big mistake to keep Kuzma and let go of Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram came out of college early, and I don't think they gave him the right amount of time to actually grow with the Lakers. So if they would have gave him at least a year or two more, the Brandon that we see now, and yeah, you can say, different organizations, but I feel like with the Lakers, they would have molded him well, just to have AD came over, Brandon Ingram with LeBron James. I mean, man, with Drummond, that would have been nasty. So that's really my big thing with the Lakers. I felt like that move, keeping Kuzma and letting Brandon Ingram go was a big mistake. So
definitely, I feel like I agree with you there, bro. Like, it's just one of those things that, man, I want my refund. I think we said it on the spaces as well. Like, I said it a few times throughout yesterday or the day before. Like, I want my refund, bro. Like, as much as we say my guy, Danny say Ayton is soft. Now, I will say this, though. The fact that he went out there, the fact that Anthony Davis went out there and tried to tough it out and do it for his team, you got to give him some type of credit because he was being labeled as a street clothes player. That shit fucked with his head, and I could tell it did because if you that hurt when you get out the bed, you that hurt when you doing all these other things around your house and all this other shit. So you that hurt, bro, you probably shouldn't have never even got out there. So the fact that you did, was more of a mental thing. I think it was more like that shit that Charles Barkley and people said it today, like, this motherfucker don't got no rings, bro. Don't matter if it's the bubble or not, you got one. Be smart about it. Like, you don't got to worry about what this motherfucker's saying. You know what I'm saying? He getting paid to do that. So I understand there, but I felt that probably was the case. Like, he felt those street clothes Davis remarks, and that shit rung. It rung a bell to me. I thought it was funny as fuck, and I'm a fan, and I like Anthony Davis, but No offense,
But he was
like,
injured though. I mean, Anthony. I mean, at this point in the time, I mean, at this point in the playoffs, I mean, a lot of these players are injured. I give it up to Anthony Davis. I don't know much about basketball, but I mean, for these players to get banged up every game, it's a real physical sport. Baseball is more IQ, more mental, right? More small ball. There's not a lot of physical play in baseball, right? I mean, you can bang when it gets to the playoff season, World Series, but as far as football and basketball, you're banging against each other all the time. So, you know, to have Anthony Davis, just for him to show up on the court, you know what I mean? I tip my hat off. People have their own opinion. That's fine. But for him to come out there with certain injuries and every other player that's on the court with injuries, like I said, I tip my hat off to him, bro.
So to speak on that for a second, when I first seen the injury, man, I ain't gonna lie, as a Laker fan, I was hot. I was cursing this dude. Like, man, you wasn't even really hurt. You just came out there just to say you gave it your all. But anybody, like you said, JT, you play sports. Wham, I don't know if you ever play, but any sport you play, or if you did anything, working or anything, you hurt yourself, like you said, that shit hurts, right? So, and then when you talk about with Anthony Davis, man, from the groin to the knee, to the calf, to the ankle, that shit goes all the way down. So after that, I was like, you know what, man, this dude really, he deserves his flowers because he went out there when he didn't have to.
Most
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And whoever cleared that, man, probably needs to be fired. That's all.
But you know what though? They didn't clear him the first time, but they felt the pressure the second time. I think they applied the pressure. I think he really was injured and he was going to sit out. Like, you know what? Fuck it. We could go on to the next. But the street close comments was just too unbearable. So it's like, I got to go out there and let these motherfuckers know, like, listen, I'm really hurt. If I could go out here and do it, you could give me a shot, I'm going to try. But it obviously didn't work. And I wish it didn't. I wish he didn't get out there, but you know, that's even hurting. But at this point, let's go ahead and talk about something positive. I know you guys are all in the chat. Y'all want to hear some plays. I fucked around and didn't give y'all the prop right there. Like my guy Danny says, well, I'm stingy with the prop. Damn, my fault, bro. So definitely it is interesting here. We're going to keep an eye out on this stuff, but we got plays for tomorrow. This definitely won't be just a wash. You won't just have it in wash. It won't just be a Laker talking, Laker town ass show. But while we here on the Lakers subject here, what do y'all think is more positive here? I'm going to name off 4 things that I think that's positive about the Lakers coming into this next season. And I think that's going to be improving the team, proving them defensively. And as far as anything that will happen, as far as injuries, this may be able to help them sustain that as well. So as far as like record-wise, draft pick, number 22 pick. We got the number 22 locked in because we was trash towards the down the stretch. Kind of turned out better for us because we didn't do anything in the playoffs. So that kind of makes it okay, well, at least we got that. So we have a draft pick that's top 22. We got that. No Kuzma, I believe. No Dennis for sure. And possibly no Drummond. Now, Drummond did come out and say he was excited about his time here and he will do some decision making about his Laker future, which I think is some bullshit. Like, we should be doing all the decision making with your garbage ass. Like, I don't know what the fuck you thought she was doing, parading around like you was just like the best free agent out commodity when you on the fucking buyout market, nigga. Like, wait a second. Like,
hey, on the buyout though. Hey, how are you a coveted asset and you got bought out? Nobody wanted to trade for you. You trash, bro.
Damn,
Trash.
hey, so I ain't mad at it though. I ain't mad at him. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? However you get it. But at the same time, bro, I'm gonna say this: you can't come back and say like all right, I'm a for sure free agent now. Like I'm about to go make all my rounds. Like no, you didn't do shit, bro. What did you do in this spot? And you got benched at the end. You got benched at the end because you were a liability. So obviously, the fact that I heard people say it on the radio today. I've heard people say it throughout the after the game. Obviously, the fact that he was benched, it made just so much more sense that he was like on some politic edition. He was a politic edition that fed the narrative, and it was supposed to be successful with just LeBron, but LeBron hurt, KCP hurt, all these guys that you expect to relying on are hurt, so you can't rely on Kuzma. That's why I say Kuzma's going, Dennis going, hopefully German's going. That's another thing. And I think next coming in, we're going to have better shooters. There's shooters that are available. DeMar DeRozan has been teamed here. I know he's a Laker fan. I'm from Compton. I know he would love to play. I know he would love to play for the Lakers because that's one of the things I would love to do. So it's just only right. Possibly get somebody that's a shoot. What happened, bro?
Yeah. Not to cut you off, but you say you from Compton?
Off top, yeah.
Hey, my family that's in the Sweet Science Examiner that's in the chat, man. He from Compton as well, man. So that's love right there.
Say
Compton
no more,
love,
bro.
man.
Yeah, I'm from the West Side, bro. Yeah.
My bad, brother. Not to
only right, bro.
Off, yeah,
it's only right. I'm from the West Side of Compton by way of Helena, Arkansas. West Helena, Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give him roots. And then as well, I grew up. I had a year kindergarten in Sacramento, so I kind of fuck with the Bay as well. So I fuck with you as well. When you say you was from the Bay, and I'm sorry for putting the LA on you because I know how that feel. You know
I'm from Riverside. I'm from Riverside, but I live in the Bay right now. I'm from Riverside, man.
Virgo no. She in the chat. She laughing. Yeah. So no. So I say this as well, just to continue what I was thinking as far as good things. Obviously, the draft pick, no Kuzma, all these guys. Best shooters available are going to possibly be like Malik Monk. I think we got a shot at him. I think we got a shot at DeMar DeRozan. I think we may have a shot at getting Lonzo back. Now, obviously, people will say, hey, you don't want Lonzo, but Lonzo was the best shooter for his team, and they didn't have no other shooters. He shot as the best. You get Lonzo back.
Yes.
Come on now. That would amp us all the way the fuck up. You know how much Laker fans would love that shit? And I'm just saying it, even if it don't work. I'm just saying, even if the shit don't work, the fact that you get them back, that shit will feel good. So I say that, and then I'll go on and say that we have 143 days from here now to then to get recovered. So I think that's going to be the most LeBron has ever had in like 10 years. So it's going to be good to see that as well. So I would say those are the positive things I'm looking here to say. Anything y'all want to allude to or anything on that, y'all can go ahead and speak on that. My apologies, y'all, for random.
JT, you want to take it first?
Nah, go ahead, Simba. You got it, man. Okay. Y'all the NBA experts, man. Y'all go ahead, brother.
Well, I'm not an NBA expert, man. I'm learning as we go. But I wouldn't mind having Lonzo come back, man. I think that's a good play. But I was looking at some of this stuff, man, and I just lost my train of thought. But hey, so my question for you, Wim, is this: I know you said DeMar, let's bring him back home, right? But would he fit in this offense? Because I think really with LeBron and AD, we need space. We need to space the floor, man. Yeah, we got a lot of guys right now, Wesley Matthews, who can't hit nothing. You know what I'm saying? Would they shoot less than 30% from three? This is horrible, man. We can't continue to do that.
In the playoffs, we needed a bucket. We didn't even seen at the end of the game. So at the end of the game, you seen them guys going to the hole. They weren't really shooting threes early on, if y'all noticed. They're trying to get to the hole. I'm sure a lot of their film session was based off of like, look, you have the drive, just drive it. I understand the analytics. I understand what everybody's doing. Like if we're going against the Jazz, then yes, we have to shoot threes, but let's go ahead and just knock down these twos and play good defense. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like CP3 shoot the ball. And I feel like that's what they were doing at the end. And you can see that the game plan, if it was more time, if they had more time, like I feel like if they really would have won game one, which the game that I only attended was game one, and they fucking lost. Like, garbage. This is my first fucking playoff game, bro. And I see this bullshit in Phoenix. I ain't going to go into that.
How was the experience, though, man?
It was cool, bro. Somebody about to fight and some more shit. Me and my sister was like, it was there in between us. It was kind of weird and awkward and shit. Like, but it was cool, though. It was cool. I ain't going to go all the way into it. But, yeah, like, it was one of those things I feel like if they would have had more time, if this game, if Scott Foster would have came and saved the day a little earlier, you know what I'm saying? We would have probably.
Scott Foster, where are you when we need you?
I'm joking. Where were you, bro? Where were you? But no, like I feel like it would have been a little bit better off as far as like the game plan. It seemed like they figured it out. Getting Drummond off the floor was obviously something I was trying to get off the floor. Like game one, I didn't want to see him in the game one, but I'm thinking different here. But who neither here nor there. But it's really interesting here to talk about, this game here as well. Like us as Laker fans, or just being able to be around today. You've seen the aura around everybody. Everybody's aura is just down. People are sad that are diehard Laker fans. And I think Luka Doncic is going to pull it off for us today. I think Luka Doncic is going to pull it off for us today. They up right now by 3 points, 19-22. See if we can pull this shit off, man.
So I think they are.
Oh, you got it, JT.
No, I was just gonna say I think they are, man, and I gotta agree with Simba on what he was saying about opening up the floor and things like that. Man, we need a Robert Ory. We need people that's gonna be silent assassins. We need people that's gonna be lurking. We need people that can cut, that can play basketball. Because, like I said, I don't watch basketball all the time, but at the end of the day, it just looks like everybody want to shoot threes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like baseball. People go away from the small ball, the bunting. Now they're shifting, which they're reading batters on percentages of where they hit. So why you don't go the opposite direction? It's the same thing with basketball. Everything's analytics, right? But if you just go back to the old school way and the old school style, and on top of that, great coaches. You need great coaches with great players. And you guys can attest to that, to Michael Jordan, with Phil, to the coaches before him, things like that. You need great coaches that can tame a team and let a leader lead the team. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of pieces missing, bro.
I think one of the major pieces that I think we need to focus on as Lakers is obviously the shooting, but our center rotation, man, is horrible. You're watching LeBron sit there and try to navigate lanes that are just completely clogged. Because you're getting help defense, and you got a center that can't give you any spacing. It's horrible, man. Like when we had JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, when we had that rotation going, I'm not saying Dwight Howard can space the floor, but he's a great rim protector. Drummond is trash, period. Let's just be honest. We know.
No, you're right. You're right.
I think we need to hit the free agency, get us some real deal shooters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some real. I wouldn't mind getting Spencer Dinwiddie, man. If he's available, if we can get him, I wouldn't mind.
I work with his AAU coach, and he always rave about how Spencer would love to come out here and play.
Hey, Dinwiddie is a little something, bro.
I work with his AAU coach, and you know what I'm saying, he got ties with him. He said some shit like that. But I go ahead and say shout out to Robert Ory as well. That's my fucking grandmother's nephew and shit, like on her mom's side and shit. It's crazy. But, yeah, you just brought him up. I was like, man, that was random, man. Bring him up, like, damn, you could have said like somebody that's shooting right now. You said Robert Ory, that's what's up. But
he's forever gonna be a Laker, forever.
Off top. That's the reason why I'm a big Laker fan too. That's another reason why I'm a big Laker fan. It's another story behind that, and my Vert girl knows what's up with that as well. So neither here nor there. But hey, I'll say this though, as far as what the Lakers is, I did pull up their contract situation. They got Dennis Schroeder is out. He's not on the contract, so he's going to be a free agent. Wesley Matthews, Caruso. I think we're going to sign Caruso. Jared Dudley is probably going. Markieff Morris is going to be interesting because he got us a deal. So he may want some more money. He may just dip out. His brother got a lot of bread with Los Angeles Clippers. He'd probably be looking for that money too. They got different families shit. And then we got Taylor Horton Tucker. We got to sign THT. So I think THT is going to definitely come back. I wouldn't be surprised if Ben McLemore come back as well because he didn't play bad. I feel like he's just one of those guys that you can keep him on the bench. But I ain't going to go in here and ring too much about this Lakers stuff. I want to holler at JT about, this tomorrow's baseball card because I know you probably got some action that you may be looking at. You don't have to actually have a bet on it, but it's something that you may be looking at. I know for sure that the Cubs aren't the best road team. I know they're not the best road team. They're 11-14 on the road this year. They are going against the hot team in the Giants. I know the Giants are pretty hot. As far as the number on that, I see the Giants at -110. What would you think on that game? Would you think the Giants will be live against the Cubs tomorrow, or the Cubs have been pretty much heating up and they may be on a rise?
The Cubs, obviously their bats has been I'm in NL West, right? I'm a Dodger fan. So the Giants has always been a sneaky team, first and foremost. They always been a sneaky team. But I'm over here looking at the computer right now. You just caught me on a
Oh no, yeah, I didn't want to catch you off guard either, bro.
No, you didn't catch me. I can jump right into it, baby.
I'm already knowing. Do your thing.
But no, Cubs, man. The Cubs bats is there. Obviously you got Chris Bryant. That's a hot hitter. You know what I mean? He's been just hitting. But Giants, to me, Giants is like a thorn in my ass. You know what I mean? I'm a Dodger fan, so. The thing about the Giants is that they have Guzman on the mound against Stewart is what I'm seeing right now. Guzman he's been hot for the Giants. So just off top, just looking right now, I didn't really indulge in tomorrow's games like that. I will have to
Jake
lean the
Arrieta
Giants.
and Keismer on the mound.
For the Cubs, and you're talking about for tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
or
for
tonight.
Tomorrow. Jake Arrieta is that for tonight?
No, that's tonight. Arrieta,
so that's
Arrieta
tonight.
and
My
Keismer's
apologies.
tonight.
My apologies.
Yeah.
My apologies.
That's fine. No, it's fine. I will lean Giants. I think I like that bet. I like the Giants. The Giants bats, you really can't. You can't go against the Giants right now. They're hot and they're consistent. Like, one thing about, I think, sports, especially baseball, is consistency. You got to ride the wave. You got to whether, say, for instance, a team is losing, they have 5, 6, 7 games losing streak, but then all of a sudden they start heating up with their bats, or they have a pitcher that's on the mound, they start giving run support and things like that. You have to pay attention to those little things and jump on it. You know what I mean? But right now for the Giants, just ride the Giants right now, bro. They're consistent. You can't go against the Giants. A lot of people might differ on me on that, but I look at consistency in baseball.
That's what you have to go with. Go ahead, Wayne.
No, go ahead, bro. My apologies.
You got to ride a wave when it comes to baseball, man. If you see a trend working, whether it's a coming off of L11 or if it's coming off a 11-game winning streak. You got to ride the trend in baseball, man.
Right.
It is just you have to. I've learned that very early on. And, man, this Siri keeps popping up on my laptop. So I learned that very early on. You got to ride the trend in baseball. Don't try to catch a falling knife, as some people would say.
Man,
but just play it as it is, man. Just rock with it, man. One game I do like, and you're going to pay a crazy price, so you're definitely not going to take it on the money line. But I like playing a lot of team totals. Check out that White Sox versus the Detroit Tigers, man. You got Schoolball going against Lefty, going against excuse me. I think he's going against Giolito. But
tonight?
No, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm talking about a game tomorrow.
I'm gonna cut y'all off real quick. My apologies as well. I'm sorry, y'all, for not giving y'all that private. He already hit 2 threes in the first quarter, y'all. My apologies. My apologies, y'all. My apologies.
Look, come on, man. No.
I ain't trying to do that. I was literally telling the bro, like, hey, that's the play I'm on. But we start taking shots and shit. I got kids in the background. This shit real over here, like.
Hey, cheers to y'all brothers too, man. We having fun.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, Trout. Appreciate you for having us on, man.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. It's all love. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. And you know what? It still might not cash. It is the first quarter. So, he got 3 more quarters. He got some opportunity left, but it probably gonna cash. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this next game, man, tomorrow. And I want to beat on any other. Actually, I want to ask you, JT, did you have any other baseball that you want to talk about that you may be on tomorrow? I talked about tonight's game on accident. I didn't even know. I thought it was for tomorrow.
Oh no, tonight's is always good, man. I always get a lead for tomorrow as well. I do my studying or whatever. I do look at certain numbers. But I don't usually lock in my numbers until tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because a lot of line shift and things. A lot of us baseball cappers. It's really tough to cap baseball. There's so many things you got to look for. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's a whole different ball game.
That's why I haven't dialed in there yet, bro. It's too much to my time. I have to pay attention to, and I know if I want to hit at a high rate, I can't dive in it right now, bro. I play around with it. But first inning score early is something I usually do every year because the pitchers are coming in hot. But I stayed away from it. I got burned early, you know what I'm saying? So I'm done now. I'm done.
Yeah.
So hey, I want to bring up tomorrow's game, though. Yeah. I want to bring up tomorrow's game.
Yeah.
As far as like the Brooklyn Nets going against the Bucks is coming on at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a really good game. It's going to be a really great series. I give my thoughts off first. I think that the Bucks will continue to give up the 3. They continue to give up the 3. They're already allowing 42% or something around that nature, like one of the worst in the league. And I believe they continue to do that. And you're doing it against a team that's going to be knocking it down. As far as like Gary Harris is balling out.
Yeah.
As far as the other guys, if they come off the bench with Landry Sham and V catch hot, he could be one of those guys that they catch slipping. I think the matchup is going to be this as well. So I think KD, of course, is going to be on Giannis. Giannis is going to guard KD. I think that they're going to see Drew Holiday I think you're going to see Drew Holiday on James Harden. I think that's what you're going to see. Now, I could be wrong. You see Drew Holiday on Kyrie, and you see Middleton on Harden, but I want to see Drew Holiday on Harden. I think that's a more favorable matchup for the Bucks. That's probably what I would do if I was the coach. So I would possibly have Drew Holiday guard Harden, and I think Kyrie's eating. I think Kyrie props are live in this fucking series. I think Kyrie props are live, bro. That's how I'm thinking. That's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking Kyrie heated up in the last series. I'm about to ball the fuck out. I'm about to let everybody know this shit ain't sweet.
You don't think do you think Durant's going – I'm not Durant, but Harden's going to come with the same type of style in this series?
I think Harden is going to continue to be the point guard.
With the assist, I think the roles are solidified. His assist was crazy.
His role is solidified.
18. I think the roles are solidified as far as these teams go. Harden is the facilitator. Kyrie is going to play that slash. I call it a slash, point guard, shooting guard, whatever you want to call it. And Durant's going to be Durant, right? But man, if it's me, this series is going 7 games, and I think the Bucks are going to win it, man. I think the Bucks are going to win it, and I think the Bucks come out hot tomorrow. I think the Bucks, bro. Look, let's check this out. They're not the same Bucks as last year. You see what I'm saying? They're not the same Bucks. They have defense. You know what I mean? They got Drew Holiday, who's a for real defensive stopper. Like this dude, man. Like you said, put him on Harden. That's their facilitator. Let him disrupt their offense that way. You know what I mean? Durant's gonna get what he gets, and like you said, Kyrie gonna get what he gets, right? But you got Drew Holiday doing his thing, PJ Tucker doing his thing, Bobby Portis, and you got a for real sharpshooter in Forbes. Who is that guy? Where did he come from?
I forgot about him.
You know what? Forbes is going to be a free agent. I think he's a restricted free agent.
Can we get him? Can the Lakers get him?
I was thinking about Forbes too on the Lakers.
Bro,
I like PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker raw, bro. I think he's underrated. A lot of people overlook him, so it's dope that you brought him up, man.
For real, journeyman, does all the work that you don't expect him. You know that what they say. He's just that real bring the lunch pail to work kind of guy, blue collar guy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do the job you don't want to do, and he got a clean ass shoe game. So
he definitely does. He definitely does that.
He good in my book.
That brother's starving for sure. He's starving for the deal. He's starving for the joints. But I say this though too, like as far as your comment, Red Girl, on the over and under, I wouldn't recommend the under. This shit is at 239.5. The total set at 239.5. It's a high total. It's at 240 at bookmaker, 240 at UWager. It's a high total. I think that this points are going over. I like Kyrie over the points. I think Kyrie cooks. So if I think Kyrie cooks, I think they're giving up the 3. I think they're giving up the 3. I think Gary Harris probably 3-point prop maybe live again. I might not be shy because I lost money on the last one, but I might have to double back on it, like because I think that they're going to give up the 3. They're going to clog down the paint. That may be a problem, but once they get out of the paint, you're going to get guys that can finish like Kyrie. So I think Kyrie is going to go off. I think that this could possibly be now. Don't quote me here. I haven't made an official outcome bet here yet, but I might slide the Nets. The Nets in 5. I think the Nets may be able to pull this shit off in 5.
Nets in 5?
Ooh,
I think they may be able to pull it off in 5.
I gotta go with Milwaukee.
Reason being, I'm gonna tell you why. The reason being, not only are they not able to guard the perimeter, but if they're gonna have Harden on Drew Holiday, which is their best option in my opinion, because if they don't have Harden, he's gonna cook fucking Chris Middleton. Go cook fucking Chris Middleton, bro. They don't have like DiVincenzo no more, so they don't have DiVincenzo they could throw on Kyrie and have Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday split the task with Harden. Because if they had DiVincenzo, he'd probably just stay on Kyrie, mirror Kyrie, and that'll be what they'll live with that shit probably. That's probably what they'll do. But I'm not going to say they'll do that because he's gone. He's not going to be available. And now they have pretty much they're limited now. They got to run Forbes. And Forbes, he did good. I'm not going to say he ain't going to do great, but like he got to do that shit every game type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but when? What do the Nets struggle at, right? They struggle to protect the rim.
Defend for sure.
and defend, period, right?
So that's why the total is at 240. So obviously, you know what I mean?
Both teams don't really play any defense, but if I'm going to put my money on one, I'm going to put my money on the Bucks, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me not liking the Nets right now, but when I'm really looking at this, I'm looking at a very improved Nets team. The thing that's going to really hurt the Bucks is DiVincenzo being out. And I don't care what people say, that cat can play defense, man. You know what I'm saying? He can give you enough on both sides of the ball to keep you in there. So that's going to hurt the Bucks, and it's going to probably take me off a little bit. But I think this game's going to go 7. I think this series goes 7 games. But if somebody does win, 6 games, that's mine. If somebody's going to win it short of 7, it's going to be 6. I don't think it's going to go 5. But man, hey, no, okay. So I got a question though, and I was thinking about this as I was just talking. Is cohesiveness going to be an issue for the Nets? I know they just played a real easy series against the Celtics, and the Bucks just came off a real easy series against the Heat.
Right.
Are the Nets fully engaged, ready to go with their big 3?
I don't. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Wham.
Go ahead, bro. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna put my opinion out there, man. Honestly, I don't think so. Not in this matchup. First time together with Durant back healthy. You know, I think the Greek is on a mission. Middleton knows his role. A lot of these players, like you just named, Simba, you know, they've been here. They're ready to go. This is the first time Brooklyn has actually been healthy together in this position. You know what I mean? And I just feel like the Nets play a little bit softer. Milwaukee is tough, man. Milwaukee is a tough team. I don't think Brooklyn's ready on this first game against Milwaukee.
So would you endorse the actual play? Because they're underdogs in this spot. Obviously, they're on the road. They're on the road here. Milwaukee is. They're going to play the Nets at the house. But I mean, is this really like a home base that we're scared of as far as like the Brooklyn Nets fan base? No. So the plus 145, the plus 4 for the Milwaukee Bucks, that's something that you would be endorsing here, JT. Like as far as like you don't got to have a bet on it, but that's kind of where you would be leaning. You would be leaning to make that bet rather than taking the -4 with the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I understand. I understand what you.
I mean, I'm not an NBA guy, but I'm just going off of what little bits and pieces of what I see, and
right.
Also watching Milwaukee in the last few years. That's a strong and long, big team right there. So.
So I say this though, Brooklyn has no defenders that's going to be able to stop Giannis. Giannis is going to do whatever the fuck he wants. I think Kyrie could do whatever he wants, but maybe KD have a bad series. Maybe KD has a bad series. And I say that on a prop perspective. Now, maybe like his bad series is him doing what he's been doing in this team, being a defender, as far as like, rebounding and shooting at timely possessions. Maybe that's what he's doing, and he only wants to get average 24 in this series. That's cool, But that's a bad series in my opinion for somebody that's coming off of an injury that needs to be asserting himself in the playoffs. That's my problem with LeBron. I think that would have been my problem if AD would have been not healthy, because honestly, I seen AD score 42 points without even attempting the 3, because he was like, I'm about to just go down in a post. Like, I'm about to just do my thing. Like, look, can't nobody stop you when you're doing that. So when you take that type of like mentality, am I going to get that from KD here? Like, I'm about to just break fucking Giannis. Giannis can't guard me on the perimeter. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Like, he can't guard me on the perimeter. I think that's factual. I don't think he could guard you on the perimeter, bro. But are you going to bring him out there, or are you going to just, go in there with him and try to do some, I don't know what the fuck he's been doing lately. But as far as like, it just seems like he's been more passive than anything this year. And I need to see more assertive KD. If I see assertive KD in this series, I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be more relying on Kyrie. James Harden obviously going to have the ball in his hands. I think Kyrie is going to be the guy that's like, all right, we need you we need the Cavs, not the Cavs. Like, we need the Cavs LeBron. We need the Cavs Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they're going to probably get. I think they're going to get that.
We needed that Cavs LeBron last night, but
Man.
the Astros got 16 hits in this game. What was I gonna say? The Nets, that just caught my attention.
It's tough, bro. It's tough to even. So I say I would endorse the early bet.
No. If you check my Twitter out, I got a team total over on Dodgers 4.5. I took their team total over, but check my Twitter out. I hit that one. They're at 8 runs right now. But to talk about the Nets, though, this is going to be their first real competition in the playoffs together. See what I'm saying? And the Nets already played Milwaukee in the regular season. Although they were without Harden, they played Milwaukee in the regular season, and they lost both times. They were close games, both games, but Milwaukee's a well-seasoned team. Minus DiVincenzo, we got to add that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think that the Nets are going to struggle against this team. It's going to take them a game or two, in my opinion, to go up against somebody. I think the Bucks are more physical. I think they're more physical. I think they got guys
I would ask you guys this question, though. So who you think that was more tougher to face? Jason Tatum-led Boston or Jimmy Butler-led Heat?
Oh, man. I would say the Heat, but the Heat played so bad only because the Heat have more weapons. But Tatum, man, shit. Tatum. Tatum is Tatum, man. Tatum is Tatum. That guy's
was cooking KD. That's why I'm like, man, KD might be shrimp right now in this series. He might be shrimp in this series, bro. But hey, okay, I'll go into this as well. So
I think what you said is very important, man.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, Wham, what you said was very important in this series. I think what you said earlier with Kyrie Irving, if Kyrie Irving comes out strong, I can see Brooklyn taking the series.
I agree with you as well, bro. I agree with you as well. I say this as well. So Brooklyn, over the last 3 games, they've been shooting 48% from 3. I repeat, 48% from 3. The Bucks, I started off this conversation about how bad they've been in 3 this whole entire year. They're going to give them the fuck up. They're going to get that shit up. That's the reason why the total was set at 240, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So they know they're going to give it up. They know KD can't guard Giannis. We all know these things now. It's that simple. The reason why I think that the Nets can pull it off is because offensively, who's better? It's that real simple. It's really that simple. Because I think if it's going to be like far, like as far as defensive wise, we're not going to see the defense. We're not going to see Brooklyn play any defense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're going to see them stop Giannis. But I do believe if Giannis is taking threes, he's selling out. That motherfucker's selling. If Giannis is taking threes, he's selling. So that's kind of really like my whole point here, and reason why I'm bringing that up. And I've been neglecting the chat. My apologies, y'all. Shout out to D Taylor up in here. What's up with you, bro? Simba is so freaking handsome. Hey, I know that's one of your peoples, D. I see D. I know that's one of your peoples, bro. She said she on you, bro. As you should. You feel me? That's how you know my wife ain't on here. I ain't got no answers call. I'm gonna just let her know. I'm gonna put her on blast. Don't worry, you say that shit about me, babe. Where you at? I'm joking. But no,
the Sweet Science Examiner was saying Jeff Green is out for game 1.
What you say, bro? JT, what you say?
Now I was reading the comment. The Sweet Science Examiner said Jeff Green is out for game 1.
Oh, shout out to Mike Awesome as well. Mike Awesome. Oh, yo, man, Mike Awesome, bro. You always been the big bro. You always got some good shit to say, man. I need to get you on as well, bro. I know you got some great insight. You feel me? If you got a phone, iPhone, Android, whatever, man, just hit me up, bro. We could get you on here as well, bro. But, like, I just lost the Clipper game. I know they were losing by 7 the last time I checked. Let me pull up the look here. It looks like the Dallas Mavericks are currently up by 7 points. The spread right now live. Let's look at the live spread. Live spread for this Dallas Mavericks Clippers game is at -2.5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm taking this -2.5. This is gonna be the official Lounge Sports pick. The -2.5 Dallas Mavericks. The reason being here is because the Clippers are the fucking Clippers. They are the Clippers. They're gonna be mentally fucked here. They got Paul George from Palmdale. No offense to Palmdale, but he just giving them a bad name. He just giving them a bad name. I got family from Palmdale, and I ain't talking about them, but shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He giving them a bad name. So I say this: it's going to be the official play -2.5 Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to take that. I'm locking that in right now. I'm actually getting -15, so I'm actually going to put that right there. I think they knock down and handle business. I've been kind of watching the game. It seems like they haven't asserted themselves yet as far as the Clippers and their players. The only player that they got going on is my guy Reggie Jackson that I brought up. He had 14 points right now with 12 minutes, so 6 of 8 for the field, and he's the only guy that's cooking.
Damn,
and he's going to get another attempt.
You put a prop play on him.
We need one more three. We only need one more three, and we're gonna hit that bet. So we on the -2.5 on the Dallas Mavericks, and we still got a little Clipper slide. Shout out to my Clipper homie, rest in peace B3, my guy. We still got a little Clipper.
You put a prop play.
We got Reggie Jackson. We knew he was gonna go up. He was gonna show up. Shit tough though. Shit tough. So hey, shout out to everybody in there as well. We didn't have to do it this long. I was telling everybody as well, like, man, like I wasn't trying to do this long. It's supposed to be about 40 minutes.
Oh no, it's all good. So
I appreciate you, JT.
So I want to put out all good, brother. I want to put out so tomorrow what I'm looking at is the Mets and the Padres. You got DeGrom against Musgrove. That's one game I'm looking at so far. I'm not gonna give out anything just yet. Y'all can tune into my YouTube channel at Talk Sports with JT to get my play of the day. So make sure you tune in on that.
We're gonna have it linked
so
at the bottom. We're gonna have it linked at the bottom. If you're rewatching this, we have it linked at the bottom.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, Trot.
My bad,
so
man.
Mets against Padres, we got DeGrom against Musgrove. And then we got I'm looking at the Cousins Giants. You know what I'm saying? Just like today looks good, but tomorrow I'm looking at Stewart against Guzman. And then I'm gonna probably go back with the KC and Twins, man, Barrios and Miners. So like I said, I'm gonna break down a few games tomorrow. Like get my play of the day, tune in to my channel, Talk Sports with JT, and you can have my play of the day.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to my guy JT. He always coming in with the heat, man. Give out his plays on Twitter. Again, Talk Sports with JT. He's on the description on Twitter. And we'll have his shit linked up down below. And I said shit, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit less professional. It's about like 4 shots y'all see me take. I was drinking before that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we are on the live. Dallas Mavericks -2.5. They up by 7 points, 32-39. I think we're going to get that money real quick. It's kind of going against me right now as far as the line. The same bet that I took, it's at a -105. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going against me a slightly bit. But
what'd you take, Wham? What'd you take in this game?
I just took right now. I just took the -2.5 right now, Dallas. We live with this bet right now. Obviously, I got the Reggie Jackson prop as well. You know, so
Cash.
He need one more.
He got 14 points in 12 minutes, huh?
He said he got it.
Yeah, he balling, but he need to make another 3. We need a 3 though. We need a 3. So yeah, he could do all that shit down low. I seen it as far as his 3 that he made those first 2, because he made his first 2. It opened up his game, so now he's going in the inside. Eventually, they're going to pass him up on the outside. They're going to expect him to go inside. He's going to shoot a 3. So hopefully that comes out and we knock that shit down. He's 2 for 3 right now. Hopefully that happens. But from there on, my guy, Simba, man, I know you got some good shit to talk about. Would you got anything action for tomorrow? Anything you looking at? Anything before we go, bro?
So tonight, man, if you check out my Twitter, those of you that follow me, man, or check out my Twitter right now. I mean, all these plays
I barely hear you, bro. I'm gonna let you. I ain't gonna do you like that. When you rewatch it, you gonna be like, why ain't nobody say nothing?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I got you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I got you perfect.
All right, cool. If you check out my Twitter, man, you'll see that I took Dodgers team total over 4.5. That already cashed. I'm already on Dallas plus 2.5. So we waiting for that to go ahead and cash. And then I had Dallas first quarter over 55.5, and I had the first half over 110. But tomorrow, what I'm looking at tomorrow is I mentioned it earlier, is that White Sox team total. It's probably going to be around the 4.5 range, but they're going against the lefty, and we all know what the White Sox do to lefties. And it's Tariq Skubal from the Detroit Tigers, who's straight trash. So go ahead and hop on that team total early, or as soon as it comes out for you guys. You know what I'm saying? If you can take team totals. If not, I would take an alt line on the White Sox at either a -1 or a -2.5. That's the only baseball game I'm looking at tomorrow. And one of my guys, man, Sosa, you know Sosa. So
Sosa.
I always bet the Dodgers run line every single day, anytime they play. I put something small on it. I don't recommend that to everybody, but that's a play I always have. I don't always post it because it's a system play for me, but it's a play I always got.
Shout out to my guy Mike Awesome as well, bringing up the White Sox. White Sox has been the best bet so far for me. And when I do bet baseball, I've been betting the White Sox. When I do bet, I have been betting the Giants. I know numbers; they have been looking right. So that's what I would say there, and I'll leave it at that, man. Y'all know what it is. It's TrotWAM on Twitter, Walter Trotter the Sun, TrotWAM on Twitter. It's my guy Talk Sports with JT at Talk Sports with JT on Twitter. At Real Symbol Ford. Make sure you guys link them up. We're gonna have that information down low. I want to give a big special shout out to the Wham Talk official drink, Doc's Jungle Juice. Y'all know anything about Doc's Jungle Juice?
I don't.
Nah, I never heard of it.
My guy coming out with the fire drinks. He giving them all that. All the girls loving it. All the dudes trying to mess with it. You already know what it is, man. Let's keep going. Keep my guy. He already doing it. And this is the official drink of Wham Talk Wednesdays. My guy Doc joins. We got a little brief intermission here. Let y'all know a little bit more about that.
All right, y'all. Y'all better tap in because this summer I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, and that's on period. And that's on period. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do.
Hello everyone, this is Chan Keller. I'm just here with Jungle Juice, and I want to pass on to you young ladies. Here you go, right there. Take that one. Here you go. Take that one.
Thank you.
How you doing? I love the weed.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
One more. I have a couple more.
Oh shit, thank you.